The scratching started at exactly 2:13 every night. Not 2:12, not 2:14. Always 2:13. At first, I thought it was rats, then I thought maybe the old house was settling. But on the 7th night, I heard a voice, a child's voice. Soft, weak, and trembling. Please don't let him hear me. Welcome to the Unknownfilesx, where real stories, dark mysteries, and hidden truths are told. I grew up in a small town in Ohio. The kind of town where everybody knew each other, and every family had secrets buried somewhere beneath the surface. My father bought our house cheap after an old man died there alone. People in town called it the Ashmore House. Nobody wanted it. That should have been our first warning. But my dad didn't believe in ghost stories. He believed in saving money. The house sat at the end of a quiet road, surrounded by dead trees that looked black during winter. Even during the day, the place felt cold, like sunlight avoided it on purpose. I was 13 when we moved in. My mom hated the house immediately. She said the air smelled wrong, like mold and something rotten hidden deep inside the walls. Dad laughed it off, but the first strange thing happened on our second night there. I woke up around 2:13 in the morning to a scratching sound under my bed. Slow, careful, like fingernails dragging across wood. Scratch, scratch, scratch. I froze under my blanket. The sound stopped the moment I moved. I waited. Nothing. Finally, I leaned over the bed and looked underneath. Empty. Just darkness. I barely slept after that. The next night, it happened again. 2:13, scratch, scratch, scratch. This time, I whispered, "Hello." The scratching stopped instantly. Then I heard breathing, very soft breathing, right beneath me. I jumped off the bed and turned on the light. Nothing was there, but my bedroom felt colder than before, much colder. I started sleeping with my lamp on after that, but every single night, 2:13 came, and the scratching always returned. A week later, things got worse. I woke up to the sound of whispering, not scratching, whispering. At first, I couldn't understand the words. Then slowly, I heard it clearly. Don't trust him. I sat upright so fast my blanket fell to the floor. My heart was pounding. I looked around the room. Nobody there. Then the voice came again, from under the bed. Please, don't let him hear me. I ran out of my room screaming. My parents rushed downstairs thinking someone broke into the house. Dad searched every room with a baseball bat. Nothing. No intruder. No sign of anyone. Mom looked terrified though, because she believed me. Dad didn't. He told me stress was causing nightmares. But my mom started noticing things too. Doors opening by themselves. Footsteps upstairs when nobody was there. Cold spots moving through the hallways. And every night, at exactly 2:13, the house became silent. Completely silent. No crickets, no wind, nothing. Like the entire world stopped breathing. Then one afternoon, I found the first clue. I was helping clean the basement when I noticed deep scratches on the wall behind some old shelves. Not random scratches. Words. Someone had carved words into the concrete. He hears everything. Underneath it, another sentence. Don't look under the bed. My stomach twisted instantly. I showed my mom. She turned pale. Dad got angry. He blamed local kids for sneaking into the basement years ago. But that night, he finally heard it too. 2:13. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Dad stormed into my room furious. He ripped the mattress off the bed frame. Then he froze. There were scratch marks under the wood. Hundreds of them. Long, deep, desperate scratches. Like someone had been trapped underneath for a very long time. Dad stopped talking after that. The next morning, he went into town asking questions about the Ashmore house. Nobody wanted to answer him. People changed subjects. Some even walked away. But one old woman finally told him something strange. 30 years earlier, a little boy named Daniel disappeared inside that house. Vanished without a trace. Police searched everywhere. The woods, the basement, even the walls. Nothing. But Daniel's father, a man named Walter Ashmore, claimed his son ran away. The town never believed him, because Walter Ashmore was feared by everyone. People whispered that he abused his family. Some claimed they heard screaming from inside the house at night. Others said Walter locked Daniel in his bedroom for days at a time, but nobody ever proved anything. And then years later, Walter died alone inside the same house, right in my bedroom. That night, My father didn't laugh anymore. He nailed my bedroom shut and made me sleep downstairs. But at 2:13, the scratching came from inside the walls. Not upstairs, not under the bed, inside the walls. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Then came the voice, louder this time. He's still here. My mother started crying. Dad grabbed a hammer and smashed into the living room wall. Inside, we found something wrapped in black plastic. At first, I thought it was garbage. Then the smell hit us. Rotten, awful. My father slowly unwrapped it, and my mother screamed. Bones. Small human bones. Police arrived within an hour. The entire house became a crime scene. Forensics searched every inch of the property, and what they discovered shocked the entire town. There were more bones hidden inside the walls. Not just one child. Three missing children from different years, all connected to Walter Ashmore. The news spread fast. Our town became famous overnight. People stood outside our house taking pictures. Reporters everywhere. But the worst part wasn't the bones. It was what police discovered in the attic. Hidden beneath old floorboards, they found tapes. Dozens of cassette tapes. Recordings made by Walter himself. And on those tapes, you could hear children crying, begging, scratching, trying to escape. My father listened to one tape before shutting it off forever. He never told me exactly what was on it, but afterward, he looked broken, like part of him died hearing it. Then came the twist nobody expected. Police discovered Walter Ashmore had help. Someone in town helped him cover up the murders for years. Someone respected, someone trusted. The sheriff, the same sheriff who led the original investigations into the missing children. He buried evidence, destroyed reports, and protected Walter. Why? Because Walter knew his secret too. The sheriff had accidentally killed a man years earlier during a drunk driving crash. Walter witnessed it and used that secret to control him. The entire town exploded in anger. People couldn't believe the truth had been hidden for decades. The sheriff disappeared 2 days later. Some say he fled the state. Others believe he ended his own life deep in the woods. Nobody knows for sure. But the nightmares didn't stop after the police left, because I still heard the voice, even after we moved away. Every night, 2:13, please don't let him hear me. That's when I realized something terrifying. The voice was never trying to warn me about Walter. Walter was dead. No, it was warning me about someone else, my father. You see, after we moved, Dad changed. He became angry, violent, quiet. Sometimes I caught him staring at me strangely, like he didn't recognize me anymore. Then one night, I woke up thirsty and walked downstairs, and I heard him talking, softly, to himself. No more scratching, no more voices, no more secrets. That's when I noticed something in his hand. One of Walter's tapes. My blood ran cold. Dad slowly turned toward me and smiled. Not a normal smile, a broken smile. Then he asked something I'll never forget. Do you ever wonder how evil spreads? I couldn't speak. He walked closer, still holding the tape, and whispered, maybe some houses don't keep ghosts. Maybe they create them. For weeks after that, my father became obsessed with the tapes, listening to them late at night, locking himself in the garage for hours. My mom begged him to destroy them. He refused. Then one night, he disappeared, gone without warning. Police searched for months, nothing. No body, no car, no clues, just gone. But before he vanished, he left me something. A note, only one sentence written on it. He's under your bed now. For years, I refused to sleep without lights on, even as an adult, even now. And sometimes, when the room gets very quiet, I still wake up at exactly 2:13. I hear scratching beneath the bed, slow, careful, patient. And sometimes, very softly, I hear my father's voice whispering from the darkness, don't let him hear you. If you enjoy real mysteries and dark stories like this, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because the next story might be even darker. I never checked under my bed again after that, not once, because deep down, I think I already know what's waiting there, and maybe some truths are better left hidden in the dark. This is the Unknownfilesx, where real stories, dark mysteries, and hidden truths are told. Subscribe now and step deeper into the darkness.